take my oscillating tool and do a little bit of trim work here. So the parts we're working with, we just have a drywall plate and the outlet itself. You will want to install the outlet, or at least run those wires through the plate, and then we're actually going to connect it already at this stage, and we are far from finished. Then I'll use 20-minute hot mud, and I'll actually put a little bit of mud right on the outside of the plastic box. And then we'll screw in this plate, hoping that it pulls down as close as possible to the drywall. But we'll press that outlet into place, but first we'll put the cap on that we'll need for the rest of this project. So now that's installed, let's use some mesh tape to get all of those edges covered. Once that's in place, again, I'm gonna mix up some 20-minute mud and start to practice my very rough drywalling skills. So once I have some of that material built up, I'll go ahead and let that dry and then just do a light sanding, making sure no edges or ridges. Then we'll go back through with another round and a larger knife. The finish isn't quite what I'd want it to be, and if you're truly doing this at home, you're gonna need to do a final skim coat to get everything looking good. And then we'll use the paint and we'll cover it up. So you can see there's a lot of steps involved in getting this outlet in place, and a lot more than what we're normally used to installing a duplex outlet. So drywall and painting completed. Now I'm curious to see how easy it is to get this cap off. So just make sure there's no damage to the paint. I'm actually going to score on the outside of this cap. Whew, that is not an easy install at all. Now, we haven't even talked about cost, and overall, I'll say I'm not super cost sensitive. You guys have seen me use these Wago lever nuts in this video and many other videos just for the plate that helps you do the drywall and the outlet itself. It was $170. And you heard that right, it was $170. So if we say a commercial grade Decora tamper resistant outlet is $5, this outlet right here is about 34 times more expensive. Kind of seems like a joke, but it gets even worse. If you actually want two outlets, so to get the same functionality in a single gang box, it is $320 for the two outlets and then the wall plate that would allow you to drywall that in. Something tells me you guys didn't guess quite that high. It's insane. But the craziness isn't quite over. You guys might have thought, how do you actually remove this thing? How do you service it, right? What if you need to get to those wire connections? What if you have a short or there's an issue? Well, guess what? There's actually a super fancy specialty tool that goes around this outlet and then helps pull that out. A few things. It cost $80, and what are the chances you're actually gonna have this on you or save it, or if somebody installed these before and you sold the house to you, that you'll have this to remove it? So technically, to do one install and have the tools you need, it's $250. This is the ultimate example of all design. So throw everything out the window when we're putting together what's the right product for the market and going all with the design. We just want this minimalistic design, and we don't care about the install and increased labor costs. We don't care about serviceability. We don't really care about overall quality, because honestly, this is not the highest quality outlet I've seen. Pretty much any brand commercial grade is much higher quality from a materials perspective. Needless to say, I will never install another one of these again, but maybe I'm missing out on something, so let me know down in the comments.